It's Wednesday. You know what that means.
Coffee bar. She's live streaming from her car. Fair trade, tote, bread of New HD, telling workers what they ought to be. Let me center your experience. She said, speaking over everyone. Got a thread for every human sin, but blocks you if you don't chime in. It's White Woman Wednesday.
It is White Woman Wednesday, and I will tell you, there are some white women out there that Kylie's, we might need to get her some help. First of all, she didn't like the fact that she's been overtaken by that crazy lady last week. Remember that crazy lady? And this one, though, today is spectacular. So where do we start with her? Now, do you have liberal friends that may be secretly conservative? I'm serious. That's what she's talking about. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, I'm Kylie, and here's how you can figure out if your friend is secretly conservative. There are a lot of white liberals who are essentially conservatives, which is exactly what Malcolm X was warning people about.
That is not what Malcolm X was warning people about. None of that was about what Malcolm was warning about the liberal. Not one of those. That you have a liberal friend that was secretly conservative trying to get. No, he worried exactly for what most of these people are. A bunch of panderers who think that people of color are stupid.
People about. So here's what I do to expose them, and it's very easy. Number one, mention any sort of buzzword specifically related to the patriarchy. If you're around your friends and you're like, yeah, I really don't like how everything is so centered around men. Like, I hate that we live in the patriarchal society we live in. Conservative women get very offended by anything that you say that's negative about men because they're low-key pick-me's, so this will provoke a reaction. Number two, talk about how you're excited about Mamdani's election. Anything regarding socialism is like a huge buzzword for people to reveal themselves. So if they're like, no, socialism never works, socialism is terrifying, blah, 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 they probably have deep-seated conservative beliefs that they just aren't sharing with you. And number three, talk about sports specifically involving queer people.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know why. There will be a lot of liberals who are very homophobic, very transphobic. This is when they reveal themselves the most. How they talk about trans people says everything about their character. Try it out. Let me know if it works. Bye.
Bye. So where do we start there? All right. So low key, right? Make sure that you insult men and treat them like crap and see if their friends go, hey, I don't think that's very cool. I think you hate men. Oh, it's because you're voting for Reagan and Trump. I knew it. Hey, do you think Jim over there should be Jenny and dunk on all these women? I don't think that's fair. Of course not, because you love Jesus and Trump. Oh, white women.
Oh, my gosh.
She has lost her ever-loving mind. How do you get there? There is one, I got time to play. This lady is nuts. This lady may be the craziest of all. In fact, they called CPS on her.
Wow.
Yeah. How people get into the echo chamber and believe all this. It's a white woman, by the way. And she's all done up, right? Crazy hair, which I'm totally cool with, punk rock looking. By the way, I know a ton of punk rock people that are anything but left-leaning.
Yeah.
This chick, woo.
I often think that if it gets to the point of knocking on doors.
She's talking about ICE.
God, and like, to
ICE.
even have these thoughts, it's like I'm literally separating from reality right now. If it comes down to me taking out myself and my kids versus us being taken and harmed by ICE, like, God help me, I did not want to do it. This is not the life I wanted. But that is a very dark thought that I've had. Death would be a easier out than for my children to be taken and harmed by these pedophiles. I really pray it doesn't get bad enough.
Wait. You think that ICE is coming after you and your kids?
Because they're pedophiles?
Because they're pedophiles? I mean, I'm trying to figure out. They're going door to door like you're Anne Frank? By the way, they didn't know who Anne Frank was. They were like, we should find this Anne Frank lady. So they didn't. They just were looking for.
She's in the attic. So Child Protective Services was called on her?
Yeah, their Child Protective Services.
Well, after something like that, yeah.
I mean, wow. She's like, hey, kids, I may have to, take you out because of what, Mom? Because you're nuts? Stop watching MS Now. Wow. How do you get to that point where you believe that? At no point did you think, maybe I should step out and just see what's going on. Just when you thought Kylie was nuts. Just when you thought, although she is nuts. A lot of you are trying to unpack Kylie.
I don't think Kylie's that nuts.
No. She's very performative, but I also think she's never not been a victim.
Right.
Ever.
I just wonder if she's ever going to run out of a scenario. She's not.
Oh, don't worry, because in a later White Woman Wednesday, we've got a situation where she talks about, you know what you have to do? You have to be put in scenarios. I'm sure you do. And you've never not been in one. Oh, ladies, you guys keep the patriarchy is everything. The patriarchy. Thank you very much for that.